Good morning and welcome back to a new video. We've actually made it into France and we're currently in this very small village called Hartmannswiller in the Alsace region, just close to the border with Germany. Parked up here in one of the many airs there are in France. Can't really complain about the services here because in these small villages in the middle of nowhere you find so many airs where you have a place to stay with your motorhome. And this one was pretty cool because I've been on my own here with another van. Just a really nice park up on the outskirts of town. Now the reason that we came to France is because I need to do what's called the control technique. As some of you may know, our van is registered in France and every 2 years you have to do like an MOT, VRT, like a vehicle check for all cars and motorhomes. Yeah, it's been 2 years already since we did ours. That's why I made this trip west, really, just to get this done. My appointment is booked for tomorrow afternoon and it's about half an hour away from here. So that's why I slept here last night. When I got here, I realized about a problem that I need to fix before I go and do the test. Because as the van is at the moment, it's definitely not going to pass. I'll show you when we get back to the van. And this is immediately bringing back flashbacks from 2 years ago when the same thing happened and we had so many issues just when we were trying to go and do our test. If you've been following us for 2 years or more, you definitely remember that when we were going across to France we broke down in Germany and we had to get the van fixed, and then the temperatures just dropped completely. The water tank was frozen, the tanks underneath were frozen, and then we fouled on emissions as well. So what I've done this time, I bought this product when we were traveling down, I don't know, maybe from Czech Republic or maybe even from Poland, and basically this cleans out the engine and helps with the emission test. We ended up passing then the second time round, but it was so stressful. And just last night when I saw this, straight away I couldn't believe it, because it's like, out of all the times when this could happen, why today? And it's only happened recently because everything was working a few days ago. So basically at some point yesterday or the day before, all of these lights went out. So you know, you've got the side lights, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 on the other side. We've got these two at the top and the two at the back as well. So this is definitely an issue because I'm sure they're not going to pass us with none of the lights working. The fact that they've all gone out all at once, it's definitely a wiring issue. Really, really bad timing. And today's Sunday as well, so there's going to be no one open at all. So I guess tomorrow I've got till 5 PM to try and find someone to fix this. It might be an issue or it might just be like a loose wire somewhere. So I'm still staying positive. Hopefully I can get the test sorted tomorrow, because then later this week I need to go and pick up Charlene because she finishes her job back in Austria. So as I mentioned, not much we can do today. While I'm here, I'm going to go and check out this city called Colmar. It looks really beautiful. We've passed from here so many times. I think about 3 times we've passed and we said we want to go and visit, but we've never actually been in. So I've got a free day today. I'm going to head into Colmar. I need to see if there's any parking spots, and yeah, we'll spend the day there and then we'll deal with the problem tomorrow. Let's go! Today's one hell of an ugly day, I've got to say. We're just entering Colmar now. Some of a sign here, what does it say? French. There's a few park ups around here, but whenever I'm going in a city and I want to park up, I prefer to pay for a campsite, although some of them may be cheaper or free. You have that peace of mind that while we go and explore the city, the van will be fine. And especially in countries like this, like in large cities, I don't think Colmar is that bad, but here in France it's kind of getting a bit out of hand. So you know the app I mentioned last week, Park for Night, so that has like a review system where people leave comments and you can rate it and everything. And sometimes you see these with like 1 or 2 star. You actually see a lot, to be honest. I always see 1 or 2 when I'm searching for somewhere to stay. And you'll have all these comments saying like, you came back to a broken glass, someone broke in, someone tried to get in the van at night, and all these like bad experiences really. So when I'm in places like this, you have to be cautious all the time, and I'm not just going to park up anywhere. So big cities, seems like crime, this petty crime is out of control and the police do nothing. It happened to me in Lisbon actually. We weren't with the van, I was with my brother, and literally just stopped on the outskirts of the city to go and take a photo of the bridge, and I came back to the car 5 minutes later and someone had broken in, stolen a jacket, tripod and stuff like that. Real big headache. And then we went to the police. They just like fill out this paper. I don't care really. So far we've been living in our van for 3.5 years now, and touch wood, we've never been broken into. And it's most likely because of this, because when we go to places like this we're just so cautious as to where we park up and where we stay. And yeah, sometimes that means just paying a bit extra for a campsite. I didn't really see any campsites here in Colmar, but there's this motorhome place which is secure. I think there's cameras or it's closed from the outside. And yeah, sometimes it's just worth paying €20 for that peace of mind. I think there'll be the Christmas market here as well. I forgot it's Christmas. I'm just driving in now and seeing all the decorations and everything. When we're in France, I normally like to have a croissant for breakfast every now and then. Couldn't find any though from the shop, but I found these really tasty eclairs. I can't really show you because I've either eaten them all or misplaced them. You can guess which one it is.
Your destination is on the left. Yeah?
Is it possible to come in and pay for one night?
It's full.
Ah, it's full.
Yeah, it's written on the door that we are full.
Ah, okay, okay, I understand.
Sorry.
Okay. No worries.
Bye.
Bye. It's full as well. Okay, no worries. This is crazy. Looks like everyone's waiting for people to come out. So that was an epic foul. There's 2 parking spots here for motorhomes. One of them is secured and it was €20, I think, but it was included everything. So I thought, let me go in there because I need electric anyways. So I went in the other one waiting in queue. There's another 4 vans waiting to go in there. It's all automatic, but the barriers weren't working and they think it's because it's full as well. So, epic foul. As you can see, the weather is shit today. So, I'm going to be honest with you. I've driven all the way into Colmar, but I'm just going to leave, I think. I'm just going to leave. I think the Colmar that I want to see is with a bit of blue sky and nice colours. So, change of plans. I'm leaving Colmar and I'm going to try and find a park up in nature instead. So, yeah, so Colmar cancelled once again. But one day we're going to come here. One day we need to come here and we'll book in advance so we can stay at that parking. Okay, so instead of Colmar, we've parked up in Oshweir, I think this place is called. Let me just make sure I got the keys. That was a bit disappointing, but to be honest, like, just look at the weather. It's horrible today, so I'm not really that gutted. The opposite from the city, not much going on here in this small village. There's no one out really. There's a playground, basketball, football, everything. No one here. And I can't blame them really because it's so cold. Hey. Come on, buddy. Come on. As I mentioned, I can't really complain here in France. I'm only about 20 minutes away from Colmar, and there was about 5 different airs like this to choose from. It's nice that we've got a place for us people that live and travel in our van. More than I can say for some other countries where it's hard to find a spot, let alone be sport for choice. I've parked up Tandy here. There's a service station. I'll go check it out over there, see what there is. And then there's another 2 parkings over here. Looks like it's the same one. Yeah, it's exactly the same as the other one. Quite a few of them are like this. It's raining. Morning folks, early start today. I'm on the road already, just stopped to fuel up at the petrol station. I tried to call 2 or 3 of them already. One of them wasn't open yet, and the other 2 when I called up I said, do you speak English? And they just cut off. I really hate it when they do that. So I've got a full day ahead of me. I've saved all the different caravan and motorhome repair shops on the map. There's half of them in France and half of them on the border in Germany. And I'm just going to go one by one and hopefully one of them can help me. Okay, so they were not able to help us, but they've given us an address around the corner someone who possibly can. It's going to be difficult because it seems like everyone's full. Nope. Everyone's busy. No one wants to help us. One of them said he can fit me in next week. The other one said next year.
Destination is on the left.
So I've stopped at another garage here. It's a Fiat garage on the border of Germany. And these guys are going to try and help. They haven't got much time, similar to the rest, but they're going to have a look and see if they can get it hooked up for me. Even if they play about with the wires, maybe get it working again. They're working on the van. Fingers crossed. Okay, so they had a look. They spent 20 minutes on it and they connected the wires and couldn't find the problem. They didn't really have time to look at it properly. They just put up the van quickly and had a look. There was one of the cables which was disconnected and they tried plugging it in, but it didn't work. So they haven't really got time to keep on trying different things, so I had to leave. And yeah, they just charged me 28 euros or something, so not really expensive, but the clock's ticking and still I haven't made any progress. I've been to pretty much all the ones here along the border from the Germany side, and I'm just going to pop back over to France. And there's a few more I've got saved. I just found them online now and I'll go and try them. Hopefully maybe one of those will have a bit more time. This is an absolute nightmare, to be honest. I can't believe this has happened now. Back to France. Okay, so we've got 1 hour left to the test. No one's been able to help us. I think the best bet is just to go and do the test anyway, so that if there's any other problems or anything, I know about it. And then worst way, if I fail, which I most likely will because of the light, I'll then come back and do it again. There's actually a motorhome shop here, so I'm going to go and check them out. Last one, really. I've got an hour left, so pushing it, but maybe they can help. Worth asking anyway, seeing that I'm here. I've just checked at this last one and they've been the most friendliest people that I've met so far. It's just helped me straight away, and obviously at this point we have no guarantee yet that they're going to fix it, but they've basically taken the van in the garage and they're going to have a look at it straight away. I've got about an hour left before the test, or before I need to leave for the test, because I've got about a 20-minute drive from here. If they manage to pull it off, this is going to be nothing short of a miracle. I can't believe it, to be honest. Again, I'm not going to get excited yet because maybe it's not a quick fix, but the fact that they're looking at it, it's giving me a little bit of hope. I didn't really want to get caught up here. There's no way I'm going all the way back, about 7 hours to Austria, and then driving back again to do a retest. So I've get this sorted today, which was looking really unlikely, but who knows now, who knows. So yes, I'm just sitting out here with Holly now and waiting again. At least the sun's out. Maybe that's a good sign. I bet you're confused, aren't you, Holly? You're like, what the hell is going on today? Why are we stopping at so many garages? So back in the van, finally. Do you want the good news or the bad news? Let's start with the good news. They managed to fix it. All the lights are working again, finally. So it cost me 150 euros, so not too expensive. All the lights are working again, which is amazing. They found some cables which were oxidized, and yeah, they had to change the whole lot. And anyway, everything's working. The bad news is that it's about 6 o'clock, so I've definitely missed my appointment. I was trying to call the test office to try and get it rescheduled or something, but he just didn't speak any English at all, so they were just disconnecting. So the lady in the office, she was very lovely, and she actually called them and spoke to them in French.
Morning or afternoon?
When he wants. And she booked another appointment for me, so they've rescheduled it free of charge, although I missed it, which is amazing. Thank you very much, Isabelle. Thank you for helping me.
No, yeah? Souci, no, c'est avec plaisir, avec plaisir.
It was amazing. Finally, we got it fixed.
You're welcome.
Yeah, so it looks like the van is all sorted. I've missed my appointment, but I'm going to be going tomorrow, so That's great. No worries at all. I'm just gonna stay here, to be honest. There's actually electric hookup, and then I'll go and do the test. I'm gonna go and fill up on some LPG and get some shopping done, and I think I'll come back here. Anyway, so yeah, hopefully we passed now. Now that we've got the lights sorted. Well, next week I'll let you know how we got in the test, and we travel all the way back to Austria to pick up Charlene. I'll close today's video here. Thank you so much for watching. It's been a horrible day, a crazy day, but at least we've ended on a positive note. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.